So stop being so selfish. Stop being so convenient. Get inconvenience. Even if it inconveniences you, if it's the better for you, inconvenience yourself. I dare you to go out there and inconvenience yourself. I'm going to wake up at times that I know I usually don't. Wake up, go exercise, even though I'm going to stress myself the fuck out. I'm going to go do that shit. I'm going to inconvenience the hell out of myself. If I'm not where I want to be in life, inconvenience yourself. If I'm not driving what I want, inconvenience yourself. If I'm not the weight I want to be, inconvenience yourself. Stop eating the steak, eat the salad, eat the carrot, inconvenience yourself, and you will get to a better place in your life and where you want to be. It's that simple. But because everything is so convenient, that's why your life is falling apart. You're missing out on fundamental principles that should be practiced, that should be hallmarks, that should be milestones in your personal life that you will not get with all this other convenience. What a convenience does is everything that it usually took to get from A to B, meaning A squared, AB, AC, AD, AM, AL, AW, all the way to AZ, then you get to B. Now you're at BA, BB, BC. It takes these different steps to get to the app. Listen, what that convenience is doing is it's taking you from A to B, and all those you know what I'm saying, what I'm speaking of, you're missing out on. You don't know nothing about those. So when you get down further on the line, you're more likely and more prone to fail because you don't know the principles. You're never things that you should be aware of on the way up. You're not, because your life was so fucking convenient for you. It should be tough. It should be embrace inconvenience. Embrace inconvenience, and it will change your entire life. You will become the person you were trying to if you embrace the inconvenience.
Took the roof off, no ceilings, gotta know. Took my heart out, no feelings, gotta know. Took the brakes off, no limits. Now I got the ball, I'ma travel, no pivot. Let's get Tell me how you feel, cause I ain't got forever. Pick a side, run with God or hide with the devil. No example how to live, me myself a rebel. Been missing pieces to the puzzle, still coming together.
So y'all been probably wondering where I've been, what I've been doing. I've been wondering the exact same thing myself. I have stopped being on social media, I would say, so much. I have, been a little stressed out since I notice I do that. I have a pattern of it, I feel like nothing is supposed to be easy, but also have a pattern. I realize when I'm not posting on social media, I'm doing a lot of self-reflection, and I've also came to the conclusion that I'm probably somebody that needs to move around and not be in the same place for long periods of time. Because I always feel motivated when I go to my home, West Virginia, and when I come back, it's like that transition of going, I'm up, I'm da-da-da-da. Then I come back, and I'm almost feeling the exact same way. It's like, all right, let's get to work, bye, 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 bye. Then weeks go by, months go in, I'm like, okay, I'm back in my routine now. And when I'm back in my routine, I notice like a block. I feel like something's going on to where I can't really just stay going. And it's like I almost need to get out sometimes. Like I just feel like I need to move around. I need to go to another state. I need to go somewhere new, do something different, drive to a different part of town, it's always something I notice when I come back home and after a while, which I've tried to fight, but I feel like maybe everybody has that. That's why maybe moving to Atlanta, and at first that excitement that I had when I came out here, I'm hungrier than everybody, but now it's like I'm getting enough to get by and, live comfortably from what it's now. Cause it's like last year I probably touched my first 100,000. But in that same time, I still felt the pressure because I'm like, yo, it's literally 100,000, but inflation in my cost of living is raised times 3. So it's like, oh, I was comfortable, but it's like, it's not even how it should be. Back in the day, like I said, I would be on Ask Jeeves. I would be on Google. How much does this person make? How much was that person make? How much does everybody make? I want to know. So I know when I grow up, I will not be broke or struggle for money or this, that. Like, that was my drive, my passion. Going outside at night, looking up to that moon and asking, what am I gonna be? What can I do? Talking to God, doing this, that, that. Like, yo, it's deep. But it's just this cycle, man. It's this cycle. And it's like, I'm not entirely mad because things are hard, you know, which I feel like they should be, but I guess they could be harder for other people, you know, because I mean, you know, my bills are paid. I cannot sit here and act like I'm living like, nah, it's not that. I just feel like for the amount of money that I be making, I should be living way more comfortable. And I feel like everybody else probably in America feels the same way with the cost of living raising by 3. So that just, it's like, you just almost feel like you out of it. You know what I mean? The deep end, it's like I'm almost out of it, and then a tide comes and just gets you and drags you right back out even further type shit. Like, yeah, I'm like, yeah. Feel like I'm about to get out some shit, some shit about it, and then it's just, life has this way of pulling its tide and throwing you right back out there, you know? But almost does not count in that situation. I was almost out of it. So the only way I feel like I can beat being almost and getting to that almost is over preparing, being over ready, you know, doing everything else right, sleeping, waking up, eating right, just so I can go that extra mile to where ain't no almost. Fuck almost. Almost don't exist no more. Almost. Because most of all people, they're all almosters, I'll call them. They're all almosters. Most people, yeah, they almosters. I'm trying to be like, it's done. I like to check the whole box, which I feel like all of us, you know, we want to do, but things get in the way in life, no matter what type of scale they are on. You know, it could be anything. Could be, you know, health, could be mental, could be physical, whatever. But we let life get us, and we let life get to us to where we want to give up, we want to quit. And I feel you. That's what I'm here to tell you. I feel you. But I'm also here to tell you that almost don't count. Almost don't count. So you can almost get that job. You can almost hit that girl. You can almost, but almost don't count, dog. That's it. And I told my son today, I'm like, yo, when I told him almost don't count, I forgot what it was. He's like, oh, we fight, we play fight. Oh, I almost got you. Almost don't count. You didn't get me. It don't count. It don't mean nothing. You didn't hit me. You know, almost is like, I feel like tied to failure. Anybody who says almost, you would have to assume that they lost. You would have to assume that almost means defeat. You know, it's synonymous. I think that's the word I'm looking for, synonymous. But yeah, man. I like that. Yeah. Almost don't count. And I looked at my phone because I knew I wrote something else down, and that was proudly stressed. You got to be proudly stressed. Proudly stressed versus fucking, you know what I mean? Look it up. Proudly stressed versus people who unintentionally, like, unhappily stressed. It's a different type of stress. Being proudly stressed is more so when you got not a burden, but you got responsibility that lies on your shoulders. I'm proudly stressed about that. You feel me? Unhappily stressed is different. Those are two different types of stresses. So I feel like I'm proudly stressed. You know, I got a car, I got a house that I have to pay on, you know, every single month. So that's proud stress. Don't go around adding unhappy stress to your life. Like proud stress that's a motivating factor. It helps you going. It keeps you going. You know, it boosts you up. It makes you want to get out there and go harder. But you want to, you know, be proudly stressed. If I'm gonna be stressed, I'm gonna be proudly stressed. I mean, why would I be out here unhappily stressed? Dealing with unhappily stressed comes from dumb decisions. Proudly stressed, man, I got a car, I got this, I got a phone, did all this stuff that I need to be paid, that I need to be stressed about, that needs me to get out of work. Because just imagine if, you know, some people believe in what? Some people believe in universal payment just for living, just for being able to live. You deserve money. I used to think like that too. I used to think the same way. Just because we're here on earth, we didn't ask to be here, we didn't know all this, but we should get money every month and all that. Do you know? It was an experiment. I said, give people all the money they want. Fuck it. Just give people, you want to take everybody out in this world, give them all the money they want. Watch what they do with it. Because that's going to be who you really are. You give a crack addict $1 million, an alcoholic, or this, that, they're going to just show you who they really are. Money always shows you who you really are. So give it to them. Give them all the money and let's see what happens. They won't be around long. Yeah, they'll have some money. They'll be living because, bruh, people aren't disciplined. And that's the game in life. That's the thing in life. They saying money is the root of all evil. Cool. It should be. Cool. It should be something. It's the root of all evil. And that's currency, money, like whether it's favor, because to be wealthy or affluent, you could be beautiful. You could have money. You could be charmful. You could do any of these things would make you affluent. You understand what I'm saying? Any of these things will make you affluent. Yeah, we need something as a motivating factor in our lives and in everybody's lives. And in this world that we got in, it's money. Money is the only thing that literally will determine like whether you're successful, but you need it to live. That's what I'm saying. Like humans need oxygen, water, and all that. Us civilians, when they put that on us, yeah, we need money because they created money. But people, you know, all we really need is food, shelter, couple of, and we good. Even without the Wi-Fi, without the TVs, without the we good without it. When it comes down to necessities and survival and living is two different things. Are you surviving or are you living? Those are two entirely different things. And we need that. We need a differentiate. We need a line, draw a line in the sand. We need a fucking line in the sand, right? We need to, because we need these people over here that don't believe in being in shape and believe in God and don't want to work hard and don't believe in inspiring people and motivating, and not, they just like, man, the world is the world, just live your fucking life, you're gonna die, like we don't think like that, right? People on this end like, nah, I believe in competition. I believe if I'm better than you, I should get something more. I should get more. If I'm working on this or something and I'm trying and blah blah, and you not, you can be okay. If it's being healthy, going to the gym and all that, and y'all don't want to do that, but Clay, y'all depressed, okay. If y'all like, yo, so I'm saying like, we need that. We need different sides of everything. Yeah, we need different sides of everything. I like that, because one thing I know for sure is when you are not have no type of you don't have no type of go, if you don't have no type of shelf to hit, no notches, like, all right, boom, 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 I wanted to make 10, all right, I'd have made 20, I'd have made 50, now I made 100. If you don't have that in you, I feel like you're done in this world. If you're not living like that, like setting yourself up for no matter what it is. It could be money, it could be weight, it could be something that makes you happy, it could be, I don't even care if it's a game. I'm trying to get to, like, you're working towards something, practicing on something, yo, you're missing out. And I mean, you're missing all the way out on life. It's like, so if they told you life, like, yo, they lied to you. Whoever telling you to live like that and just be happy with what the outcome, no matter what and what happens and all that, you need to get as far as way you can from them people. See ya. You feel me? You need to be far as away from them people as possible. Like, what are you talking about? Take what they give you. Don't ask questions. Don't do, no. That's stress. That's terrible stress too. If you was asking me, that's terrible stress. Nah, that's terrible stress, man. And it's unhappily stress. Because if you understood the difference between proudly stressed and unhappily stressed, you will realize that you have a determining factor in which side of those you're on. Shouldn't nobody feel like a failure because their rent is 2 times higher than it's supposed to be or whatever, and you out here doing your best and you still can't make them. Nah, you shouldn't be You should be proudly stressed because it's gonna be a bunch of other motherfuckers living with their moms thinking that they beat the system. They're doing it smarter. That they're, by them not trying, they're actually succeeding. No. That's a crazy fucking mindset to have that people, I realize, do have. Like, oh, I'm beating the system by doing it. Yeah, but you're losing a lot. Like, you've seen people who walk the stairs and people who you'll see the difference in people who walk the stairs and people who take the elevator. The elevator versus the stairs. The people who take the elevator, they don't know where the stairs are. They don't know how to get, they gonna panic. They gonna be, you know what I mean? They not ready for that type of life. The people who took the stairs, they understand what it takes to get up there, the hard work it is. They don't even think, like the people who take the elevator don't even think like, damn, what if the elevator don't work? What if the power don't come back on? What am I gonna do? How am I gonna get down? People that took the stairs say the elevator is a convenience. We didn't plan on taking the elevator. The elevator's crowded. The elevator, you gotta wait for it. You gotta wait. You gotta have hope, and you gotta have you gotta have patience and a lot of hope to take the elevator. You understand? Like, but for the people who take the stairs, and I'm not saying physically when you get into see an elevator, should I go up? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking like metaphorically. The people who take the elevator versus the people who take the stairs, right? The people who take the stairs, like, for one, they're more fit. And I'm not even saying physically, mentally fit, because they know I gotta climb a certain amount of stairs. I'm physically putting my body through this, you know, just to get through it. And sometimes you gotta use your mental to help you power you through your physical, you know? And they see, like I said, the elevator is just a convenience to them. They know how they're getting up, they know how they're getting down, and they're not allowing nothing to stop them from getting to the level that they need to be at. But as far as the people who gonna take the elevator on their side of the coin, like I said, they're gonna wait. They gotta press a button, wait, get in with a whole bunch of other people, do it the easy, fastest, most convenient way. Let me talk to y'all about convenience, right? So on one side of this shit, I am pissed off because I realize I have been talking for 20 minutes, spilling out some great information, and I was not even recording. I don't even know how to get back on track. So I tried to watch where I ended off at. As you can see, the clip probably came before this. And I was talking about the elevators, man. So let's get back to the elevators real quick and real swift, all right? To summarize it up, the people who take the elevator are not the same people who take the stairs. Clearly, the people who take the stairs are going to get to that level no matter what they have to do. Whether they got to walk it themselves, sweat, do this, go up 5 steps, stop, take a breath. The people in the elevator have a lot of hope to press a button, let it come to you, open up, might be crowded. Every level you go up, more people might try to hop on. Do you understand the importance of the stairs? No, nothing and no one is stopping you. You're getting to your level. No matter who is sitting there waiting, trying to join it. Come on, join the stairs, because I'll go right around you. On the elevator, let's say you're going up to the 10th floor. You're going up to the 10th floor, and every floor somebody's stopping you. So you'll get there so conveniently. You're gonna get there slower, maybe. You're not in control of the level you achieve. You see, if I'm on 10 and I'm taking the stairs, I know for a fact, hey, after I taking these stairs, I'm mentally better than you, physically better than you, because you pressed a button to get there. I know how to get down. If it's comes time to get down and all that, hey, you gonna sit there and wait to leave. So you gonna wait to go up and wait to go down. You gotta be there extra early just to make sure it's not crowded. The elevator is crowded, the stairs are not. People are not taking the stairs anymore. I'm telling y'all, take them downstairs. Get on them stairs, walk, hey, every step of the way, use it metaphorically, think metaphorically, you know? Every step I take, I'm coming up. I'm getting to where I want to get to. That's it's going to do something for you, because convenience is a killer. Convenience is a killer. Everybody's trying to be all convenient now. Let's start with the phones and FaceTime. Knowing damn well it don't feel the same if you was able to go to those people and actually see them and touch them and feel them. Yes, it's convenient if you're overseas and you have no way to physically there. But yo, some people are... They're leaning and depending on that convenience of being able to see somebody over a phone rather than seeing them in person. So, like I said, as much of a blessing it is, it's a curse. Hell, look at these food. Look at when it comes to the food. These folks, back in the day, you had to go hunt for your food, or you had to grow it. Then you prepare it, then you cook it, then you eat it. These motherfuckers ain't doing none of that. They're saying, oh, I got a credit card. I don't even have to have the money right now, but you'll still feed me. So you got that on your side. These folks are going to DoorDash, paying somebody to pick up fast food so it's not even good food. You're getting taxed on it. Somebody's picking it up and bringing it to you. And then you got the nerve to fucking complain about the food you get. Like, yo, either prepare your food, grow your food, or what are we talking about? How in the hell are you complaining? If you cannot cook, you cannot complain about nothing that you're eating. Go prepare it. Don't complain about nothing. You didn't grow it. You didn't harvest it. You didn't get it. You didn't prepare it, clean it, cook it, and all that. And then you got the nerve, like, there's already fast food. That's a hell of a convenience. It's fast food. Fast fucking food. And now you can't even go and it's too much for you to go and pick it up. Think of the TV. There was no TV in the house. Then you got a TV in the house with 3 channels. This is amazing, entertaining, blah, blah. All you got to do is go switch it, change the channel. Somebody said, fuck, well, why we even got to get up? Why don't we just click it? Now you got all these channels. You had 3. You had to go up and switch it. Now you have thousands, and you can just sit down. And the cost of convenience, it is a killer. Convenience is a killer. We need to get back to the inconvenience and shit. Hell, look at the people. It's people that I know that all they do is inconvenience other people, and they're completely oblivious to it. Hey, do this for me, I'll do that, and blah, blah, blah. It always conveniences them, inconveniences you. But they will be reluctant to oblige and do things to where it inconveniences them, inconveniences you. Why was it so inconvenient to me to come out my pocket and give you this money, but it's so inconvenient when I want it back? It's convenient for you in the moment, but when it's time to give it back, it's inconvenient. It's convenient for you to, hey, I'm gonna give you this gap, but it's inconvenient you're inconveniencing me, but when you get that little taste of inconvenience right back, it's a completely different story. Now you finally understand. And that's my point. It's 2 sides of the coin. People need to be able to stay inconvenienced. There's a fight for inconvenience right now, I would say. You want to be inconvenient. You want inconvenience because that forces you to get up, go, and make that change. That's why I say you can't do universal basic income. No, we got to draw a line in the sand there. You cannot have people who live because what do they have to compete for or this, that? They already culture vultures. This will be buying. Oh, we're going to eat this Popeye's chicken sandwich. Oh, we're buying the big red boots. Oh, we're doing this. Like, it's all followers. It's the blind leading the blind. So give everybody their money and watch what they do with it. Nothing great will come of it, because then there's nothing to work hard for, strive for. Everything's just, you're just born to earth. Here's your allowance. Spend life as freely as you. Great things will never be done that way. Great things will never be done that way. Great things will never be even thought of. Everything's too convenient at that point in time. So yeah, inconvenience is a killer, and it's killing us. I mean, convenience is a killer, and it's killing us, not inconvenience. But convenience is killing us. Like, wow. If it now. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's so convenient, bro. From the phones to the food to the TVs. It's just everything's so convenient, man. Like, sooner or later, you're going to have the future of convenience is going to be like, yeah, I don't even know. Like, people going to be, for drones is going to be, so people that's what's putting people out of job, convenience. And Americans are It's like kryptonite to humans, actually. Humanity, society, it's kryptonite. Convenience is like kryptonite. All the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears, so to speak, just gets erased in that cloud of convenience, dog. Like, when that convenience comes, people are willing to throw everything, the fundamentals, the milestones, the hallmarks of life, and all, like, things that are gold, but because there's a new convenience in town, these values and these chapters and things that you should learn and skills and lessons will never ever be exposed to you, and you'll just live your life. Now, I guess new ones will come, sure, maybe, sure, but it won't come often, I tell you that. Like, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for you to get something. Like, imagine, like, some of these other, like, I don't know, look at these other islands, look at these other people who live off the grid, and the things that they do that we look like, that we get over here, and it's just like a snap of a finger. Like, we realize we go to their habitat and we cannot survive by doing what they do. Everything they do is just too much. Like, oh, y'all do this, y'all ain't got this, we can't do this, oh, we gotta do that to do this, and how do I take a shower? How do I, like, yo, but they could come over here and be like, what? This is what type of shit y'all want? Y'all just sit around, press a button, and food comes to your door, then you watch your TV, then you gain all this weight, then you just stick yourself with a pen to lose the weight. Like, yo, the convenience is killing you, dog. This Ozempic shit, y'all niggas think y'all could just be big, overweight, obese, shoot yourself in the stomach, lose the weight, and nothing's gonna happen? Are you serious? Since when does Earth work like that? I'm just asking for, since when does Earth work like that? Ever. Ever. Does that sound right? Eat all you want. Get as big as you want. Get as big as you want. Whatever happens, this, that, this, you stick yourself and you're gonna be good. When has life ever been that convenient? Be serious. Come on, man. Knock it off. That is something we know better. Let's switch this angle up. Man, don't nothing make me more mad than thinking I'm recording and I am actually not. But hey, I feel like this second time I regurgitated it a whole lot better and spilled it out to you guys, and I feel like this nighttime scene is even doper, because I said I was gonna come over here and shoot I need to just take this DJI out more often and just go shoot, because it's easier and all that, and not only because it's easier, because it's enough. The message is the most important thing. Even though I got the nice cameras, I need to just pop out with this. It's 4K, it's good, it follows me, it face tracks me, comes with a mic, I can walk away and I don't have to, it's just a much smaller setup and gimbal to allow me to do what I want to do, and I love it. But yeah, now y'all see me out here, yeah, we just testing the limits of everything right now, man. You know, I know my face tracking gotta be lost. I wonder if it's gonna try to connect when I come back. But yeah, convenience is a killer, man. Always consider the hard route. You know what I mean? When it comes to convenience, always consider the harder route, because the things you're gonna learn from taking that harder route is always gonna benefit you longer in the long run. You can sit here, I don't care. I see folks, you know, they'll go out and buy 100,000 followers, go out and buy 250,000 followers. But it's like, yo, if you would have actually did the work and gained them followers, naturally you would have been way better off, because your reactions would have been better, your comments, your like, and then the harder you fake it, the more you gotta keep buying and inflating your shit. And I'm just like, bro, I'd rather have 15,000 than have 150,000 and still not even going crazy. You know what I mean? Like, people see right through that type of stuff, man. But yeah, I've been like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna get back out here and do that? But that's it. I've been living, it's been too convenient. So I'm like, I need to inconvenience myself a little bit Now that I got the mic, the roadcaster, the cameras, the computer, all that stuff, and I'm still not producing as much as I should, I'm getting on myself because I've gotten too comfortable. I realize when I move around and I change my location a lot, I'm always more motivated wherever I go, and then I come back, and then it's like, wait till I get home, I'm gonna do this. I wake up, I'm on this, that. All right, what's, so I'm just realizing, it takes some time to realize who you are. Some people can stay still, but somebody like me, I like to go see other places, go different places, even if it's back home to West Virginia, then to Atlanta. I don't need to go to the beach and try and do all, because it's like, unless I'm working, that's always on my mind. Like, no matter what I do, and I might be wanting more time with me and my family, but I'm like, I always got to realize I have to work. As a man, you are a provider. You want kids, you want more. I want 10 kids, so I got to be able to provide enough finances to cover them with the basics to where they can get out and do what they need to do, and train them and get them going. So it's like, yeah, okay, it look cool. I mean, it probably won't look the best, but I ain't tripping. But yeah, my silly self messed around and missed like 20 minutes of footage, and I'm just trying to recover and recoup, man. But I feel like it's came out better this time, so better. And I got a hoodie here, so I changed the hoodie up too. But yeah, life ain't supposed to be so convenient. And when you need to check yourself if you realize your life is getting too convenient. Like, come on. I mean, now, look at the convenience in dating. You ain't even got to go and talk to a woman face to face. You can just, which I think is even more awkward, messaging over Tinder, where a bunch of single people at, and you know how they get down and what the men looking for and all this stuff. You know all that. So you got to go meet them at this random place. And that's why you bounce it from, because it take a little roughening, to go in there and ruffle some feathers. I need your number. Go make that bridge, that awkward interaction like back in the day when we didn't have all these laws and cameras and everything to call. You would meet somebody out just in the wild, walk in on your road, and hey, how you doing, this, that, like you did. That interaction, man, we need to get back to it. All this internet interaction is inefficient, insufficient. It's not working. It's awkward. It's too convenient. I can just look at a girl online, look at all her page. Y'all can set up a bunch of questions for her and ask her, and based off how she answers these is how I'm going to judge. Mike, man, knock it off. You getting on a dating website, going off these certain answers, they telling you what they think you would want to hear, even if they are being true to themselves. Even if they are. Like, come on, that shit ain't real. And then look at people that's working from home. These motherfuckers want to work from home, knowing damn well pre-COVID they was in the office 5 days a week. Now, it's a burden on them. It's an inconvenience to come to the office. It's unnecessary. No, bitch. This will be pay you $100,000. You make $100,000, bitch. You better drive your ass to this office. I don't care how it produced for you. You need to show your face. People need to see energy. It don't need to look like it's just. Might as well be AI at that point, artificial intelligence. You are ineffective at interaction. Yeah, you are inefficient at interaction, bitch. Knock it off. For real. But yeah, inconvenience is not as bad as it seems, and it actually might be a blessing. But I damn sure know convenience is controversy. Convenience is a killer. Convenience is ruining America, for sure. Convenience. Everything is becoming more convenient. No. Things need to become more inconvenient, because we've crossed that line. We have blurred those visions. You understand? It is a slippery slope when it comes to convenience. We need to dial back, and we need to tap back into hard work, to having to drive to see people face to face to deal with some shit we know we need to deal with, in opposed to just FaceTime. And yes, FaceTiming might be convenient in some situations where these motherfuckers might blow their heads off if they got in the same room until they calm down and got to some understanding. Yes, understood. But at the same time, we need to get back into inconveniencing people. All them people that inconvenience you, make sure you inconvenience them and let them know how that shit feel. Walk up to them and ask them to do some shit that's out of pocket, out of character, or that they would never expect from you, or they're like, cool, that's what we asking for. That's what we asking for. We want you to be inconvenienced like you've been inconveniencing us. It's people who, like, I'm like, yo, you do know that the shit that you ask from me inconveniences me. And I don't inconvenience you. It's no. No. So yeah. I don't even know how long this one gonna be. How long we've been talking? 18 minutes. Look like we got about 18 plus another 14. That's 35 something. Hell, I might have somewhere for about 40 minutes for this one, but that's what I'm really trying to come to, man. Life ain't easy, and almost don't count. Almost, that's another thing I brought. Almost does not count. Just like I said, I have predicted stress that I've predicted, a proud stress. I'm proudly stressed that I've had these responsibilities put on myself from the position that I'm in. I'm proudly stressed, but unnecessary stress, inconvenient stress is the one that's really those testers. And you're gonna see people, like I said, men lie to women every day to get whatever they want. And when they have a baby, they're inconveniently stressed because they thought that was something. But the men who actually are proudly stressed about being a dad, man, I'm in the best type of dads because they love it. They know, like, yo, there's nothing better you can do on earth than to have a child, man. I don't care what nobody say. You can make $2 million, $3 million. Hell, you can save some other people's life. That might be great. All that stuff, when it comes to the scale of the best things in life, having your own child and raising it is a feeling amongst all other feelings in my book. Seeing a little you in a real human being that has free will to do whatever it's want, and you got to try to guide it the best you can in this world that we have, this world that we are in, this world that everybody you talk to, you see left, right, up, down, all that. Listen, everybody's going through the same stuff. Everybody's going through this. The feelings, the emotions, the thoughts, the everything. They need to eat, piss, drink, just all that stuff, just like you. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. So stop being so selfish. Stop being so convenient. Get inconvenienced. Even if it inconveniences you. If it's the better for you, inconvenience yourself. I dare you to go out there and inconvenience yourself. I'm going to wake up at times that I know I usually don't. Wake up, go exercise. Even though I'm going to stress myself the fuck out. I'm going to go do that shit. I'm going to inconvenience the hell out of myself. If I'm not where I want to be in life, inconvenience yourself. If I'm not driving what I want, inconvenience yourself. If I'm not the weight I want to be, inconvenience yourself. Stop eating the steak, eat the salad, eat the carrot, inconvenience yourself, and you will get to a better place in your life and where you want to be. It's that simple. But because everything is so convenient, that's why your life is falling apart. You're missing out on fundamental principles that should be practiced, that should be hallmarks, that should be milestones in your personal life that you will not get with all this other convenience. What a convenience does is it everything that it usually took to get from A to B, meaning A squared, AB, AC, AD, AM, AL, AW, all the way to AZ, then you get to B. Now you're at BA, BB, BC. It takes these different steps to get to the app. Listen, what that convenience is doing is it's taking you from A to B, and all those you know what I'm saying, what I'm speaking of, you're missing out on. You don't know nothing about those. So when you get down further on the line, you're more likely and more prone to fail because you don't know the principles. You're never things that you should be aware of on the way up. You're not, because your life was so fucking convenient for you. It should be tough. It should be embrace inconvenience. Embrace inconvenience, and it will change your entire life. You will become the person you were trying to if you embrace the inconvenience. To where it's no longer inconvenience. It's an actual exercise in your daily routine to where it is a trained skill. You're looking at everybody who don't do it and be like, you not doing that? You not doing this? Like, how would you ever get to this? Because you're using help. You need AI damn near. You can beat AI with this system by not skipping steps, going back and saying, oh, well, I could just give you the cheat sheet to this test, but what's that gonna do when you really in the thick of the shit? And you didn't never read, study those books, do those little exercise lessons at the end of the chapter, really retain that information to where you can go and share it. You just said, oh, I know Usually, I just walk in here, turn this on, and hit that thing left. But today, when I came in and I hit that thing left, it didn't turn on or ignite. You don't know what makes it ignite. You don't know that it could be a fuse in the system, because everybody else who had done that be like, oh, I've had this problem before. I'm troubleshooting this problem now. So they're getting all that other stuff. They're getting the fundamentals, the step-by-steps, everything in between, all the little things. Think of a puzzle. All the little pieces, a 500-piece puzzle. Nigga, somebody gave you the puzzle already put together. These other motherfuckers have worked every edge, every design, and just put the pieces together, and now they got theirs. Who would you trust more in the hands? The person who put the puzzle together, or the motherfucker who the puzzle came and won for them? Come on now. Listen to me, talk to me. That's why I said I'm glad it messed up. Don't record for 20 minutes, cool. Because I remember it, I come right back and flip it and do it better with a better scene and all that in between. I don't give a fuck. You already know what I mean. Let's go. But yeah, inconvenience is the killer. Convenience is killing you. Inconvenience is the savior. Inconvenience should be what you should be running to. If it's inconvenient and it's harder and it's that, so what? So be it. Deal with it. When it comes to personal and self-help. But when it comes from other people inconveniencing you, hell no. Let me inconvenience you first. Let me inconvenience. Oh, you want to inconvenience? Let me inconvenience you first. And let's see how that go. And if you say no, I say no. How about that? Fuck it. That's just where we at. And that's how we kicking it. That's how we holding it down. That's it. It's that simple. Knock it off. Yeah, knock it off. That easy route, it seems so susceptible. It seems so achievable. It seems in distance, within arm's reach, to just reach out there and grab it and go do it. But I'm telling you, it'd be the biggest mistake you make, because you're gonna miss out on them fundamental principles that make you you. So do not take the free lunch. Fuck that. I'd rather find my food, cook it the way I want to cook it, eat as much as I want to, because we all know the convenience of going out and cooking your own food and growing your own food. Organic, it's free. No, you're not paying nobody. You know, wash it. It's right there. It's yours. You ain't got to ask nobody. Pay no taxes. Go to nobody else's store. So let's not forget, inconvenience is a blessing. Inconvenience could be the worst thing that ever happened to you. From the phones to the office. Like I'm saying, it just changes things. Just changes things. Now, I'm not going to argue. I love having cars. I don't want to walk everywhere or take a bus or a train. Like, nah, I love having my own car. That is a hell of a convenience. Yeah, my legs might be stronger, but that I might be willing to let that one go. Yeah, I might. I got a car. Yeah, I might let that motherfucker go. I don't care too much about that one. Let that motherfucker ride. Yeah. Cell phones to talk, yeah, I'll let that one ride. But even though I know I need to see people to actually talk to them sometimes too, yeah. The remote, listen to me, I'm talking a lot of shit about a remote, but yeah, we need that motherfucking remote some nights. I be feeling like y'all, you feel me? But not every night. If you got to get up and lower the volume down on the sound bar by yourself, so be it. Inconvenience, good. Stop losing the fucking remote. There's a message, there's a learning lesson in every single thing we touch and every single thing we do. If you're looking for it. Yeah, but you got to be looking for it. And I guess I don't need to keep y'all here for hours or none of that, because if I think anything else, I'll come back on here and talk about something else. But who knows? I might be in the basement later on tonight talking about another topic if I can think of anything else. Yeah, I'm proudly stressed, baby. And almost don't count. Almost does not count. Almost does not count. Losers almost. That's what they say, almost. I'm done saying almost. I'm done saying almost. I almost did this. I almost did that. I almost, but nah. Because I could have did something to what it took me from almost to checking that box off, completing that task. Almost don't fucking count. I almost made the shot. I almost knocked him out. I almost punched him in boxing or something. I almost remembered this. I almost thought that, man, almost don't count. That's a cop-out. That's for losers. Almost is for fucking losers. People want to tell a story about some shit that they didn't win and still feel prideful about it. That's what almost motherfucker. Are you an almost motherfucker? No. We ain't almost over here. We checking our goals. We completing our goals. We're finishing tasks. We checking boxes. We crossing our X's and dotting our J's. You hear me? Fuck almost. Almost did this. Almost my ass. You and almost can go wherever the fuck y'all came from, because we done over here. We checking shit. We completed. We got it done. And the only reason you need to be your almost ass over here is to get some information, some guidance. Looking for a reaching hand, to be a sponge to soak up some game to where you can go from almost to done. Because most of all people are all almost motherfuckers. Most of all people are all. That's what that convenience, all almost. That's a convenient thought. Yeah, almost. That's convenient in your mind. It's real convenient to you to tell yourself, oh, I almost got it. Nah, do it. Don't quit till you do it. Everybody talking about almost. No, fuck almost. It's a mindset. That's convenient negativity, I call it. If you say almost, that is convenient negativity. It's like, I'll let that live in my brain. I'll let that sit and do all that in my brain. And it makes me feel good that I didn't quite do what I needed to, but I was close. And I feel like that should actually insult yourself. You know, you should feel insulted that you got that close and didn't do it. You know, when I did my real estate test and I almost passed, guess what? I couldn't sell no fucking homes. When I was on that car lot, a motherfucker walk in, I catch it up, get him all the way to the signing paper, but I couldn't get him to sign the paper. You think I could go home being like, damn, I almost made $1,300 and feel good? Nigga. Sell a home, showing them this home, getting them to the table and they don't sell. I almost sold that motherfucking house. Congratulations. L. That's a L. Almost. Yeah, almost. Yeah. Let almost has been lying to you. Almost, that motherfucker is the worst enemy to type of have, because he actually makes you think you did something good, like you really accomplished something. You didn't. You lost. But this motherfucker here is to pat you on the back and tell you hold your head up high and you're just as good as the people who did actually no. The real motherfucker almost is, nigga, when you told me you almost, I almost slapped the shit out you. I almost beat your ass. Get back out there and go get it done. Don't come back talking to me about no almost. I almost snapped on your ass when you said that. I almost made that sale, man. I almost kicked your motherfucking ass. Get back out there and go do what you gotta do. Get back out there and hustle, nigga. Like, that's what it's about. And we got a car coming. Bitch ass niggas could have went another route, but it's cool. We're gonna let them pass. I almost snapped on them. Almost. Niggas will ride by you just to be nosy and look all at you while they fucking walking by or driving by. But yeah, almost don't count, my people. Almost will fuck you up. Almost is the lamest friend you can have. You feel me? I'm trying to hang out with motherfuckers to get it done. I'm only trying to hang out with motherfuckers to know, like, yo, ain't no almost. It's all or nothing. Ain't no almost. We all or nothing. It's that simple. And that's how the mindset you got to have on this earth. Fuck that convenience. Get inconvenient. And if people inconveniencing you, inconvenience them in the same, nigga. I'm inconveniencing you. How I feel. But yeah, it ain't supposed to be easy. But damn sure ain't supposed to be too hard either. It's supposed to be challenging. I do know that. So get out there and compete, man. Keep your head up high. keep going. I'm gonna keep going with, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I done took a break off because I've been in my head a little too much. And when I don't post on social media, I realize I'm doing way too much thinking and overthinking. So yeah, blessings to all my creative players out there. We gonna keep going. I got some new info on the way. And like I said, I might record another one later, talk to y'all about that. Some days I get, some weeks I got 4 or 5 episodes, nigga. Some weeks I'm like, I ain't got nothing. Cause I gotta get out there and live and experience. I almost had a podcast for y'all, nigga. Imagine me coming out here telling y'all niggas that. I almost had a episode for y'all, man, but shit, I didn't, man. Y'all look at me like, bruh, beat it. You cook, nigga. Knock it off. You feel me? So, almost don't count. Almost. Yeah. Yeah, when most of all people ain't successful, and most of all people ain't happy, and most of all people, nah, fuck all that. We out here, we gonna get it done one way or the other. But yeah, man, to sum everything up though, yeah, man, somebody put me on. They told me like, yo, what you're doing is life coaching, bro. Like, you're a life coach at heart. That's what you talk about, life. And you be right. Like, you be talking, but I think people are getting your information from like a rapper or a realtor or this, that. And I said, hey, he said, brand yourself as a life coach, because that's what you are, and everything will, now it'll have the product comes by itself. The creative players, the thing that you created and you didn't even realize what it was or where to take it, it's found itself in that term and that title. I call my a life coach, man. So that's what I want to do. Get out here. I'm like, why not? Talk to people one-on-one. Call me, this, that. What's going on in your life? How was you raised? Where are you at? What city? Or you got a girl, this, that, from relationships to things you think about, from happiness, unhappiness, stress, and not like, bro, I done been through some shit. So I'm like, yeah, I can help. I mean, you helping people out. They're mental. You teaching them things. I'm doing this in the podcast for free, and you know, so I'm like, why wouldn't I do it personally, one-on-one, make it more tailored to you and to who you actually are? I think this is a calling for me, like, and it feels like a calling. Because once I thought of it, everything and the thing was just like, you've been preparing all this and you don't even know what you was doing, had nothing to sell. And as soon as you put that term on something, everything kind of works out. From the book to the program to the mentoring to the pod, it all makes sense when you do it under coaching and want to help other people. My mother's a preacher, my dad's a teacher. I said that I'm a natural leader, born leader. So yeah, that's that's one of my minds. So I've been trying to figure out how to figure this out, set it up, brand it, man. If y'all want to talk to me, like I said, I have a link to where if you go to that link tree or whatever, you'll be able to book a session with me. And I think they're going to be free for right now, because I just want to talk to some people. I want to test and make sure, how can I charge anybody something that I don't even know if I'm good at yet, but I feel like I could be. So if anybody want to talk to me, man, I would love to talk to you, figure out what you got going on in your life, bro, and seeing how I could help, but just by using words. You ain't got to pay nothing. All you got to do is, if you need somebody to talk to with a little bit of a mind on him, got a thinker going at all times, man, I got you. That's it. That's it.
Took the roof off, no ceilings. Gotta know. Took my heart out, no feelings. Gotta know. Took the brakes off, no limits. Now I got the ball, I'ma travel, no pivot. Let's get Tell me how you feel, cause I ain't got forever. Pick a side, run with God or hide with the devil. No example how to live, me, myself, a rebel. Been missing pieces to the puzzle, still coming together.